He's outrageous, he's controversial, and he's one of the most unforgettable voices in comedy. You know him as the fast-talking, sharp-dressed Money Mike, but that's just the surface. Behind the pimp suits, the wild hair, and the viral soundbites lies a man who ran away at 13, outwitted the streets, battled Hollywood, and somehow built an empire on his own terms. But here's the catch. For every laugh, there's a war. For every standing ovation, there's a secret struggle. And before this story is over, you'll find yourself asking, is Katt Williams a misunderstood genius or a ticking time bomb Hollywood never saw coming? Micah Sierra Williams, born September 2nd, 1971, in Cincinnati, Ohio, raised in Dayton. To neighbors, he was that sharp kid who devoured books like candy. But by 13, he walked away from it all. Why? What pushes a child to leave the safety of home? Katt hit the streets with nothing but his wit. No parents, no safety net, just a kid trying to survive. While other teenagers studied algebra, Katt studied people. And the world became his stage. Every hustle, every joke, every sharp comeback was a rehearsal. The boy who ran away, he wasn't running from something. He was running towards something bigger. But could a teenager with no roadmap really outwit the game? Katt clawed his way onto stages most comics never dared to touch. Tiny clubs, rough crowds, nights where one bad joke could end in booze, or worse. Then came Wild and Out, Nick Cannon's improv battlefield, a place where sharp tongues thrived or got eaten alive.
Katt thrived.
He wasn't just funny, he was lethal.
Quick.
Unfiltered. The man didn't just tell jokes, he threw verbal punches and never missed. But here's the twist. As his fame grew, so did the enemies. Because when you roast everyone in the room, eventually, the room wants revenge. 2002, Friday After Next. Enter Money Mike, the loudest, flashiest hustler the big screen had ever seen. That role wasn't supposed to be legendary, it was small, disposable, forgettable. But Katt Williams doesn't do forgettable. He took a side role and turned it into a cultural icon. Fans still imitate the walk, still quote the lines, still remember the perm, the strut, the attitude. Hollywood had no choice but to notice. Guest roles rolled in. My Wife and Kids, a pimp named Slickback on the Boondocks, movie after movie. But behind the glitz, there was a storm brewing. Fame was only step one. Katt didn't just want to be famous, he wanted to shake the system. Katt Williams doesn't just tell jokes, he exposes truths. His specials weren't safe. They weren't watered down. They were electric, raw, dangerous. The Pimp Chronicles, PT1. American Hustle. It's pimpin'. Every performance blended outrageous comedy with social x-rays on race, politics, and power. In 2018, he dropped Great America. Then came World War III. And in 2024, Woke Folk, a Netflix special filmed live, where he proved once again, he isn't just a comic, he's a cultural disruptor. But for every fan who praised him, there were executives who wanted him silenced.
Why?
Because when Katt speaks, people listen. And when people listen, Hollywood gets nervous. Fast forward to 2024. Shannon Sharpe's Club Shay Shay. The interview that broke the internet. Katt didn't just sip tea, he poured the whole pot. Accusations about Hollywood elites. Jabs at fellow comedians. A public feud with Sean Diddy Combs. Fans couldn't get enough. But Hollywood insiders? They were furious. Was this bravery or self-destruction? Here's what most people missed. While the headlines painted him as wild, Katt was quietly showing his heart. Comedian Miss Pat revealed he once paid for her father's funeral. No cameras, no press. Just kindness. So which Katt is real? The rebel with no filter, or the quiet hero no one talks about? Behind the spotlight, Katt is a father first. He has his biological son, Micah, and has adopted several others. Despite the chaos of fame, he keeps them close, choosing fatherhood over Hollywood drama. And yet, his relationships remain a mystery. No flashy headlines, no oversharing. For a man who lives so loudly on stage, Katt's love life is one of the few things he keeps locked away.
But why?
What's he protecting? Himself or them? At his peak, Katt Williams pulled in nearly $25 million in a single year. So what does he do with it? Flashy cars, immaculate suits, jewelry that glitters under stage lights. But here's the twist. Behind the shine, Katt is a strategist. In 2024, he revealed plans to convert a former military base in Alabama into a movie studio. A bold move that mirrors Tyler Perry's empire. Imagine it, Katt Williams, once told he was too wild for Hollywood, now building his own Hollywood. But can the rebel comedian turn mogul without losing the very edge that made him famous? And then came the tour, the 2024 to 2025 multi-city comedy marathon. Packed arenas, sold-out shows, fans lining up hours before doors opened just to catch a glimpse. Think about it. How many comedians can survive scandal after scandal and still pack out arenas 20 years later? Only a handful, and Katt Williams is one of them. So, who is Katt Williams? The pimp-suited comic? The viral truth-teller? The misunderstood genius? Or maybe all of them rolled into one? He's been knocked down, written off, underestimated, and every time, he gets back up sharper than before. From runaway teen to comedy king to studio builder. And now, with a tour breaking records and a studio on the horizon, the question isn't whether Katt will rise again. The question is, what will he burn down or build up next? One thing is certain. Wherever Katt Williams goes, the world will follow.